Hi guys, my name is Amity and this is Read by Amity, and today is going to be a quick one. I am talking about reading plans for the month of May, and it's not a TBR specifically. May is my birthday month. Sorry, May is my birthday month, and I pretty much have the entire month of May off from work. So I wanted to try something that I've never done before and that is very popular right now online, and that is 30 books in 30 days. Do I think I will successfully complete this? Not necessarily, but I want to try anyway. So I do have my trusty dusty reading journal here, and I have done some planning about what the 30 in 30 challenge is going to look like for me. So, obviously, we're talking goals. My main goal is to read 30 books in 30 days. I have a list of sub goals. In my sub goals, I want to read from my 26 in 2026 list. I want to read from my 100 list, backlist TBR list, which is 100 books that I've been wanting to get to that I own since 2024. I want to read or unhaul shorter books on my shelves, and I want to read from my new books purchased in 2026. So they're my sub goals. Then I have a list of ways that I might potentially pick what to read. So I have used my TBR lists already in existence, maybe on a spinner wheel. Pick from a TBR jar, which I have all of my book titles and whatnot in here. I've just put it in this glass. And put up a poll and browse my shelves. I do have one rule to make things a little bit easier for myself, and that is all books that I read should be under 250 pages to keep it realistic. So that's the parameter for me. My time frame is going to be from May 1st to May 30th. I am going overseas to Bali for a wedding for a couple of those days, but I will take my e-reader just so I have some reading material for that time because I can't afford to fall behind. So, in my planning, I have written down all of the sub goal lists that I want to read from and the books that qualify or almost qualify. So we have my 100 backlist options. In that, we have Bad Cree, Earthlings, Fairy Tales of the Macabre, Midsummer Night Dreams, which is part of Olivia Blake's backlist, The Lover's Grimm, Piranesi, Reconstruction, Switch, Time is a Mother, The Mothers, Crying in H Mart, Notes from the Underground or Notes from Underground, and Night Bitch. Now, my 26 and 2026 list is Wolfworm, Wretch, and then the rest are also from my backlist, and that's The Mothers, Crying in H Mart, Notes from Underground, Reconstruction, Piranesi, and Earthlings. Then I also have arcs that are due in June, which is Carry On Crow, Hunger and Thirst, and Agnes, We're Not Murderers. Some of those are over 250 pages, but they are due in June. I also have arcs that are due in May, which are Honey, How to Love the World, and House of Margins. Again, some of them are over 250 pages, but they are due in May, so I do need to read them at some point. Then we have new books that I purchased this year under 250 pages, and that is Strange Houses, Frankenstein, Junji Ito's Frankenstein. One Day Everyone Will Have Been Against This, LaGuardia, which is a comic book, Rat Queens Volumes 1 to 3, which is also comic book, well, yeah, graphic novels, comic books, Little Stranger, and The Everlasting, which is not quite under 250 pages, but it's close. And then the final section that I need to read from in May is book club books. And so far, the only one I have there is The Ending Writes Itself, which is 100 pages over 250 pages, but I still have to read it in May. and then we will have whatever book club book is selected for the Cozy Coven for the month of May. So, just a quick one today, explaining what my reading plans are for the month of May and how I plan on trying my best to succeed at 30 and 30. So, what I might do, depending on timing, I do have my bookshelves here. I have a scanner that I've purchased to digitize my entire library. So if I get time to do that before May, I might go through and do that and then sort them by page number, and we can do some sort of spinner wheel TBR jar of just my general unread books on my shelves as well as the ones from this list, because I definitely need more than what I've got written there because they don't all come up to 30 books, I don't think. And then I also do have some library books that I've purposely borrowed because I'm interested in reading them, and they are under 250 pages. So I picked up those yesterday and they're sitting out in my office. And yeah, so I'll get to those at some point hopefully as well. That's it for today. That's my video.